We're going to move forward with the action here. Another fight's coming up. It's Sam Hoenig going up against Al Pringle. This one is in the junior welterweight division, and it's coming up next.
And now making his way to the cage, Al Prince Pringle.
We're getting fights at a rapid pace right now. A lot of action being packed into this 2 to 3 hours tonight in the space at Westbury. Great crowd on hand.
Al Pringle. We got to talk about Al. The first time in this cage, he took a fight on like a day's notice from Philadelphia and landed one of the most epic knockouts you'd ever seen.
Was that against Hoenig Castro?
Yes.
Triton Fights 5, the second round.
Came up without a cornerman in that fight.
You know, I've seen that a lot in boxing. Al Pringle made his debut back in September of 2017. He's been very active, like you said, taking fights on short notice. Tonight, he steps in there against Sam Hoenig, a veteran of the cage.
And now making his way to the cage, Sam the Marine Hoenig.
Getting shades of Mike Tyson on this ring walkout. Remember Iron Mike used to come into the ring to like chains and like lashes and stuff, just random sounds.
Yeah, no music, just intimidation.
He didn't even wear a robe. Sometimes he had a towel with a cutout, but mostly it was just him just walking in there with a nice heavy sweat. Mike Tyson.
I can't remember exactly which fight, but I think it was when he fought Spinks for the title, actually. He walked out, no sound, no nothing. The commentary team were like,
yeah,
this is
the Colonel, Bob Sheridan.
This is the most intimidating ring walk we've seen anybody make in quite some time.
Listen, if you're at home right now, after the fights are over, go to YouTube and type in Mike Tyson ring walks. Some of the best in combat sports. You know what? We're seeing it right here with Sam Hoenig, the Marine. Had a tour in Afghanistan in 2012, spent over a year there. I asked him, what's the biggest thing you can take away from the Marines? He said, I have no breaking point. He said, you're going to have to kill me to win.
That's one time somebody could say that, and I believe them.
Yeah, he's a Marine. Take a look at the tail of tape for this catchweight feature bout. Both fighters 32 years old. Sam Hoenig is 2 inches taller. Has 3 more fights in his amateur career, both weighing in at a 156 pounds. Sam Hoenig and Al Pringle. Let's throw it up to David Diamante. He got the official introduction.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from Westbury, New York, we are set to go with our next Triton fight of the evening, and it's all being brought to you courtesy of Tiger Life Energy, Synergy Pro Wellness, Footlux of Long Island, Combined Insurance, Cannes Sports Bar, and Diamante's Brooklyn Cigar Lounge. Your referee for this contest is Chris Wagner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, 3 rounds scheduled in the junior welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a striker, standing 5'6" tall. He weighed in officially at an even 156 pounds. His record, 1 win against 2 defeats. He represents the UFC gym in Lansdale. Fighting out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Al Prince Pringle. And his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, standing 5 foot 8 inches tall. He also scaled at already 156 pounds. His record, 4 wins against 2 defeats. He represents Ronin United. Fighting out of Franklin Square, New York, Sam the Marine Hoenig. Hoenig.
All right, here we go. Junior welterweight scrap. Al Pringle in the black and white. Sam the Marine Hoenig in the camouflage. Your third man in the ring, in the cage, I should say. Referee Chris Wagner. Here we go. Talked to Hoenig before the fight. He said he's prepared for any style. He's seen it all in there.
Whoa, big lift with backfire.
Yeah.
You know, that's got to take, it looked like it took a lot of energy out of him.
That's the second time we've seen that happen tonight.
I was actually surprised to see Hoenig trying to fight for the takedown. I thought that's what we'd be seeing from Pringle because we know he's a decent wrestling base.
Well, Pringle's also got power in those hands.
Yeah. I guess you watch that one. You watch that one fight of his. You might want to try to take him down very quickly.
That's true.
That's what Hoenig did. He said he did watch a few of his fights. So maybe he did keep that in the back of his mind, that big knockout that we talked about back in February here, Triton Fights 6.
Al was also submitted in the following event by Manny Vera.
Yeah, so he's no stranger to our cage, Al Pringle. Made his debut back in June of 2017. As for Sam Hoenig, 3-2-0-1. Like I said, retired Marine, fought 2012 for our country in Afghanistan. So shout out to Sam Hoenig here on Memorial Day weekend.
I would hesitate to say that Al's weakness is the ground because he did run into a grappling phenom in Manny Vera, who's under the tutelage of John Danaher and Gary Tonin at the Henzo Gracie squad. But it does look like that's not his strong suit so far.
Ooh, real nice knee snuck in there by Hoenig.
Minute 15 here, kind of a feeling out round.
You don't see that position often there. They were clinched up, hip to hip, but separated from the cage. You don't see that happen often.
Nice body shot from Pringle. Hoenig follows it up with a kick, partially blocked, and a big takedown from Pringle.
Almost took out our cameraman Joe over here.
Joe Lobianco, Triton Fights photographer, a veteran, been with us since day one.
I felt the whole table shake.
Nice knee to the body there from Hoenig. As you can see, these are not the novice rules. Those were the first 4 fights of the night. Both these fighters have been in the cage past the limit there where it's no longer novice rules.
I think you either need a total of 3 fights or 2 wins to no longer have to wear the shin guards and to be able to fight with full mixed martial arts rules here in New York.
10 seconds here in a back and forth round here. Sam Hoenig with a big takedown in the final minute, and he follows it up with some ground and pound.
Look at those handsome guys in the background of that shot there.
As Al Pringle's getting blows rained on him, we're sitting back calling the fights.
I would say that was the exclamation point on the round.
Yeah, talk about
Sam.
finishing strong from Sam Hoenig. Pringle breathing heavy in his corner. Sam Hoenig looking like he's ready to go back out there. It's that Marine training. Take a look at the replay there, Dave. Brought to you by Tiger Life.
Yeah, you know, Sam did a good job reversing the position there on that failed takedown. Got up and he was able to control the rest of that round.
Yeah, what would you score that round, Dave?
I scored 10-9 for Sam.
Agreed.
Especially with the exclamation point he put on at the end there. You know, the takedown and landed some pretty good ground and pound. Effective ground and pound, I should say.
Let's go, Marines!
Round number 2 here, we're underway. Space at Westbury, Eric Ott, Dan Canobio, and Dave Della Rocca. Al Pringle in the black and white. Sam Hoenig in the Marines with the camouflage. Nice round one from Hoenig. Had a nice big takedown and some good ground and pound as the round came to a close. To see if he'll try to replicate that here in round number 2, boys.
Pringle looks like he's picked up on Hoenig's game plan here, and he's looking to keep his distance a little more. He's not committing as much, rushing in with his strikes. Hoenig's doing a good job cutting off the cage.
Big uppercut, swing and a miss. How much, let's do this, Eric. How much energy does it take it out of you when you swing and you miss?
It's the absolute worst, Dan. It's much worse than having the punch land.
I've heard that a lot in boxing. That's why Floyd Mayweather was so effective, because he made his opponent miss all the time.
Tires him out.
You're chasing literally a ghost.
Yeah, and if you're already tired, it's exponential the amount that it drains you. It's just like adding weight every time.
Hoenig there gets another takedown.
Full mount. This is bad.
This could be all over for Al Pringle. Sam Wagner's getting a good look at this one. He can stop it at any time. There it is. Sam Hoenig, the Marine, moves on to 4-2. He told me before the fight that he said, I have no breaking point. You're going to have to kill me to win. You know what? He lives on tonight here at the Space. Impressive performance from Sam Hoenig.
He did real well. He won all the small positions, ended up on top at the end of both rounds, and then was able to finish with the strikes from the mount.
Take a look at those final strikes. That was all it. Great stoppage from referee Chris Wagner. With that, let's throw it up to the cage. David Diamante, he'll give us the official time of the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Chris the Cannon Wagner calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute 34 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO, Sam the Marine Hoenig.
What's going on there?
Guys, I'm here with the winner, Sam the Marine Hoenig, on Memorial Day weekend. It doesn't get much better than that. How's it feel?
It's bittersweet. Anybody who's seen my interviews, my video coming up to this fight, I dedicated this fight to 6 communication battalions, Gunnery Sergeant Hernandez, who we unfortunately lost in April. This one's for you, Gunny.
Sam, congratulations, and on behalf of everybody in here, thank you. And I think it's safe to say you made him proud.
Sam Hoenig picks up the 4th win of his career, dedicates it to his former Marine who fell in the line of battle. Gotta love that, gotta respect it.